Hey guys, I want to just bring to your attention to do something when you're back testing the strategy for lesson two, that you need to be aware that the strategy requires 14 days of data before it can make the calculations of these ranges, and that's a minimum. So I add one more day to it, and so I come up with 15 days of 15-minute bars, which when you perform that calculation comes to 1440. So if you change your bars required to trade to 1440 and then select backtest and enabled, that will pull up the Blackbird, and from the order settings, which is at the bottom middle order settings button, you can open your JATS lesson 2, and this again is just using range expansion with a couple of our settings that we've put in here for direction, um, to travel with that range expansion with momentum and BB-MOM and a linear regression. And so basically we're just taking a small percentage low-hanging fruit of a 15-minute time series, and if the trade is successful, then a second order can be entered if that first profit target was filled to go to the first standard deviation of that range, for that 14-day range. So that is going with range expansion, inflection with the slope. So we're trying to go away from the range to get to those outer bounds, and trading this method requires a third order set to cancel this order set B should order set A stop loss get hit. So this order set would be sitting out there hanging like a pending order state. So we've created order set C to take care of those cancellations, and this will never get executed. You won't ever see it in the data, and we'll take a look at that. You won't ever, this will never even happen. So it's set up to get rid of a pending state inside the logic. That's all. So with the 1440 days, you can run your backtest, reload the data, and you'll be shocked when you see the performance, as I am, because it's a very good base for a strategy, I believe. Just these, simple requirements, and take a look. Yep, it's pretty outstanding. Um, and again, you can replicate the same results on your end by running the back test. And so again, like the idea is to do this on multiple time frames and get the thresholds for those larger time frames and expand your volatility envelope out and come up with your own filters requirements for location and or momentum or whatever you would like. So you can control your domain and put your own risk and reward and understand how to trade it. Again, run your analysis on it. Make sure you're getting a clean right away, not something that's got just little tiny trades in it. But this 1440 bars allows it to just start executing right away. So you can see that it gets profitable immediately, and you can check your big drawdown days, to see if there's a way to, you know, prevent that from happening, but no strategy's perfect, right? But this seems like it's working pretty good, very clean, and very good, healthy, forward curve. You can look at your trades. You can look at the points and percents. This NinjaTrader platform's pretty amazing. And let's see, there's something else I want to. Oh yeah, you can get your outliers. You can see where your max drawdowns occurred. So you can see that it can get kind of expensive holding this strategy. So with that said, if you can, allow yourself that much wiggle room, then you have the capability of making a lot of profits with this. But just be aware of what, the strategy provides. Uh, Flip side to this, look at the net profit. I mean, it can really, really take off and make a lot of money because you're trading with range expansion. But you can control the settings that you elect to trade and or the signals. You can modify that. This is not meant to be an algo. Um, and I recommend that you try different time frames and thresholds. You'll be surprised. And trading also with those other conditions. I'm working on that template for the BB Mom filters that I'd like to try incorporating. So let me show you what I did updating that. This will be released on June 23rd to current customers as well as new customers. Having a Bloodhound template uh, presentation on using the bell curve and these various levels. And so just, incorporating some metrics to trade these conditions when they occur. Here is the you can set a requirement to be above a certain level going with range expansion, and you're trying to get these long trade opportunities, and that's the only condition that this is. So I've been able to set up this filter and add it to the BB Mom filters, working on the template. But you can see that when that one condition happens, this is the desired result that we're trying to achieve for those shorts. And I have not applied other filters like requirements that it be above or below a higher time frame PT1, but that's something to keep in mind, your location at the time of the execution of this. But it's a repeatable pattern. It occurs a lot. I'd be looking at the market for event days for those, events that go crazy, and also for the OPEX and the expiration like we just had. So otherwise, like next week, we'll probably start drifting back up to the end of the month, I would think. We got the good RTH bounce yesterday. So here's again that pattern. Just, once you break a certain threshold that you can, control, you can get that range expansion should other conditions that you've coded in there occur. So there's also another one, long vol below PT1. Um, this is for the reversals back up. So below the daily PT1, if you get a long vol inflection, so this requires the actual inflection. You can get the previous bar um, with, without requiring the inflection. So I'll put an OR node on here and allow another signal to come through. And there we go. Very nice. Return to the mean type trade that I'll have available in this template. Again, it uses the volatility that's in the market and location to determine, the type of trade it's going to be. And there's that long vol short, above 30 condition. Pretty cool. If you just want to go short vol, that is showing you the short volatility. Volatility is compressing. So if you wanted to have a filter for this, you could set that up just to take trades when the volatility is short. So you could actually put another filter on there to just take the longs inside this short vol. Here's long vol only, so the volatility is only going long. You can put that in as a filter. So if you're using BBMOM as your filter for the overall execution, you can set up different blackbirds to trade whether you're going long vol or short vol inside the BBMOM. And that'll make sense to you if you understand that if you're going long vol and you're getting a short BBMOM signal, then you want to trade to the exits, right? You want to try to get to your outer targets, trade your target as much as possible, the full range. But if you're going short vol, you you can elect not to even get a short signal, which is what I do. I just ace those out. I only allow long on short vol, and that allows me to take those drift up trades. That's your drift up. But getting back to what happened this last week, very interesting phenomena. There was a lot of sell-off on short vol happening, and that's not normal. So I don't know if that is a symptom, like right here. See the short vol, and it went short. Axiomatic of being in a bear market. So I've got to really start studying this and paying attention. But this short vol short trade is starting to seep in. So I might have to adjust my algos if that condition persists. But just keep an eye on it. It is an anomaly. Okay. But that's all I have for you. If you want to take a look at your results, your data results, just turn your platform on to text and marker, and then you can come in and open it up and look to see what happened for these trades. So we can see here it started firing off, and you see the orders sell, sell, profit target. It's hitting the profit target. Sell, sell, profit target. Sell, profit target. Sell, profit target. I mean, it's designed to hit the low hanging fruit when the condition fires off. Sell, profit target. Look at that. Sell, profit target. Sell, profit target. I mean, this is what you want to see, right? Sell, profit target. And then I got a loss. Did you see that? Nothing is 100%. And also, the volatility doesn't occur tomorrow like it did yesterday. That's the one thing about backtesting is you can't really rely on it being exactly the same way tomorrow because the volatility won't trade the same way every day. And which is why you need, here's a stop loss. See, it doesn't always win. Um, you need a robust strategy that's going to trade in dynamically with the market, and that's what the volatility does. The volatility indicator sizes itself to the current correct volatility. So you don't have to make those calculation adjustments, it does it itself. It will expand the calculation as the threshold increases, okay, or wherever the threshold is, it'll do that corresponding calculation for that range. And so you just want a strategy that gives you, this is what you want to see. Bye bye, profit target, right? It looks like I did get a stop loss up here. But you can also, for future ones, think about setting up a Blackbird order set that only takes longs and takes a smaller range than your shorts. So maybe go in and create an order set that only would take longs but not require it to go all the way to 34. Maybe take it at 25. Because the long ranges, the longs actually don't trade as high as a short range expansion. They're smaller. So think about things like that and seeing if you can optimize it to your own specifications. But just on its own, it's pretty outstanding. Please check it out. Let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.